What if I told you that scientists may be closer than ever to developing a vaccine for herpes? A virus that affects billions of people worldwide, a virus that has no permanent cure, and a virus surrounded by stigma, misinformation, and silence. But now, major biotech companies like Moderna and BioNTech are racing to develop something that could change everything. Could 2026 finally bring a herpes vaccine? Today, we are breaking down what herpes actually is, why creating a vaccine is so difficult, the latest vaccine candidates, and whether a real cure could be possible in the future. Stay with me till the end because some of the latest research is genuinely surprising. Herpes is caused by the herpes simplex virus, commonly called HSV. There are two main types. HSV1, this usually causes oral herpes, also known as cold sores around the mouth. HSV2, this mainly causes genital herpes. However, both types can infect either location. That means HSV1 can cause genital herpes and HSV2 can occasionally cause oral infection. One important fact many people don't know is this: once herpes enters your body, it stays there for life. The virus hides inside nerve cells and can remain inactive for months or even years before reactivating. This causes outbreaks like painful blisters, itching, burning sensation, flu-like symptoms in some cases, and in rare situations, herpes can lead to severe complications like encephalitis, meningitis, neonatal herpes in newborns.
If you have watched till here, don't forget to subscribe to Family of Science Lovers. Press the bell icon button so you are always updated.
Herpes is incredibly common. Around 90% of adults worldwide have been exposed to some form of herpes virus, and hundreds of millions live with HSV infections. Despite this, many people don't even know they have it because symptoms can be mild or completely absent. That silent transmission is one of the biggest public health challenges. That is exactly why scientists are urgently working on vaccines. This is where things get scientifically fascinating. Creating vaccines for viruses like measles or influenza is relatively straightforward compared to herpes. Why? Because herpes is extremely good at hiding from the immune system. After infection, HSV travels into nerve cells and enters a dormant state called latency. During latency, it doesn't actively replicate, it produces very little viral protein. It becomes almost invisible to immune defenses. And this creates a huge challenge. Vaccines work by training your immune system to recognize and destroy a virus. But if the virus is hiding where the immune system can't easily detect it, that becomes incredibly difficult. This is why many early herpes vaccines attempts showed success in animals but failed in human trials. The short answer is no. There is currently no cure for herpes. Existing antiviral medications like acyclovir and valacyclovir can help reduce outbreak severity, shorten healing time, lower transmission risk, but these medications do not eliminate the virus from the body. The virus remains dormant and can reactivate later. That's why researchers are exploring two exciting possibilities. Number one, vaccines, and number two, gene editing therapies. This is the most closely watched vaccine candidates. Moderna is using mRNA technology that's the same platform used in COVID-19 vaccines. This vaccine is designed as a treatment vaccine, meaning it's for the people who already have HSV2. Its goal is to reduce outbreaks, improve symptoms, and lower viral shedding. It's currently in phase 1 or 2 clinical trials, studying safety, and immune response. Researchers are expected to complete this phase soon. This is huge because mRNA technology allows faster vaccine development and rapid design adjustments. Unlike Moderna's candidate, Biotechnology is working on a preventive vaccine. That means it's designed for people who have never been infected. Its goal is to train the immune system to block infection before it starts. This vaccine also uses mRNA technology and is currently undergoing clinical testing. If successful, it could become the first vaccine actually that prevents herpes transmission. Another interesting candidate is RVX201. Animal studies showed significant reduction in symptomatic days, reduced recurring genital lesions. That's promising. However, progress updates have been limited compared to Moderna and BioNTech. Still, this remains a vaccine worth watching. Now, this is where science starts sounding futuristic. Researchers are investigating gene editing technologies that could potentially target herpes DNA hidden inside nerve cells. Some recent animal studies have shown reduced viral load. If this technology advances safely in humans, it could potentially move us closer to something even bigger than a vaccine, a functional cure. But this is still experimental and likely years away. Here's the realistic answer: not immediately. Before approval, vaccines must pass phase 1 trials, phase 2 trials, phase 3 trials, regulatory review. This process usually takes several years. Even with accelerated progress, widespread public availability would likely take time. So while 2026 is exciting for research, it probably won't be the year herpes vaccine hit pharmacies, but it could be the year we see major breakthroughs. For decades, herpes has remained one of the medicine's toughest viral challenges. But with messenger RNA technology, gene editing, and new clinical trials, we may finally be entering a new era of HSV research. Do you think herpes vaccine will become reality in the next year? Comment your thoughts below. And if you find this video informative, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for more scientific breakthroughs, and hit the bell icon so you never miss future updates. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.